Josie DeVere back again on a quick turnaround with the Enlightened Spectacle. Today I've had a few synchronistic events happen about the timing of wisdom in my life, and everything seems to come at exactly the right time. It's just that I don't always have the perspective to see it that way. And while I could use the knowledge sooner, there is truly a lesson which time teaches about the responsibility of gaining the type of wisdom I needed. And and that lesson is infinitely more valuable than just having the immediate tools and answers to navigate in this outer world. Because life and life's lessons aren't instant. Life is all about practice. And I want to touch really briefly on what I just mentioned about the responsibility of wisdom. Because when you go through the trials of life, you're not only gaining greater knowledge, you're gaining the tools which can better lives. And that's not to be taken lightly. And that's why we must endure struggles. Struggles aren't there to teach us how to suffer. They're there to teach us regard for the wisdom we're gaining so we can share it with others in a really healthy and empowering way. You see, wisdom doesn't eliminate life's struggles. It's the reward for being brave and enduring them. And this might sound crazy, but struggles definitely make the journey of life a bit more exciting, undeniably nerve-wracking, but at the very least, not dull. And all this talk about wisdom and struggles leads me to today's story. And it's something I've been talking about on and off for a little while, but today it became more prevalent in my journal. So it's time to really emphasize the importance of practice. Because after months, but in all honesty, it's been years of me trying to live my best life and feel better about life and truly embody all the words and wisdom which resonated for me from the thought leaders that I admire. I truly believe that practice is what either was forgotten to be mentioned, and I don't want to say that nobody mentioned it, but it just wasn't emphasized in a way that really stood out to me when they gave their advice. So I want to share with you today's entry into the Enlightened Spectacle blog titled The Truth Lies in the Twists and Turns. And I have to admit, I love the juxtaposition of the term the truth lies. There's just nothing like starting out with a good double entendre. So let's get to this episode so you can start practicing this thing called life. The truth lies in the twists and turns. Everyone who gives advice is telling you the truth, their truth. And they get so excited about the potential of their advice, they forget to mention one thing. If their approach resonates with you, you must do one thing: practice. The practice of focusing on what you want is how you enjoy the journey of life. It is how you thirst for knowledge. It is how you develop your vision and your passion. It is where you discover the difference between wishes and desire. And it's how you turn your wishes into desire. So practice over and over, because there is magic, but it isn't instant. Well, it can be if you practice. And now for my favorite part. This part is definitely the twists and turns. So you may want to pop over to my Instagram at Madam Josie DeVere and read it a few times, or you're welcome to go to my website, which is josiedevere.com, and read it on the Enlightened Spectacle blog. It's titled The Truth Lies in the Twists and Turns. There is a difference between focus and stillness. If you seek stillness, you will learn focus. And if you practice focusing on stillness, you will find that practicing focus on something desired is all you need to find your way in life. As always, thank you so much for joining me on the Enlightened Spectacle. There will be more to come soon, but until then, please feel free to visit my blog at josiedevere.com, and I'd love to connect with you all on Instagram at Madam Josie DeVere. Until next time, wishing you all an amazing, amazing journey.